Hey everybody, welcome to another video, another tabletop review. And what I have for you today is a WOWTAC W1. It's a little pocket flashlight that's very similar to, another brand that we all kind of know and love. This is my original Olight S10 baton, which I've been carrying for, man, I don't even know how many years now. I've been carrying it for a really long time, and I like it quite a bit, but it's getting a little long in the tooth these days. And the reason why I just don't go and buy another S2 or S10 II is because there's a couple of things with Olight that I have issues with. One of them being is the price. I think they're not priced where they should be to be competitive. I don't think the difference between their lights and other lights, make it worth the money. In my personal opinion, I don't see anything there that makes me go, yeah, that's worth the extra 3 times the money kind of thing going on. But generally speaking, that's the light that I want. I really want that light. That the baton is really a perfect light for me at work. In my pocket, it hardly weighs anything, and it works really well as a makeshift headlamp to just get in there real quick with. I really like it, but I really hate what they've done to the new one. I don't like any of those proprietary chargers like this one. I really hate those, man. I don't want to look for a proprietary cable when it comes time to charge my flashlight. I mean, it's the last thing I want to do. So, this one doesn't have any kind of charging at all, but I guess my point being is I don't want that tail cap doohickey thing. I don't like it. I don't like Olight's proprietary batteries that they use. I don't like, I guess, the price. Other than that, Olight is I really like their lights. So anyway, when I saw this new light by WOWTAC, who it's a budget light manufacturer, I jumped at the opportunity to buy it and check it out. It's basically, I mean, in all intents purposes, it's actually smaller than the baton, the original S10 baton. I like everything about this light except it doesn't have rechargeable batteries. The original one wasn't rechargeable. But the reason why I keep using this is because the batteries last a long time anyway, so it's not a big deal. I mean, I don't replace the battery in this thing very often, but it's this is a 123 CR123, and that's has to be replaced every time it goes dead. But there's nothing wrong with this light. I just been using it, and one of the biggest problems with this light was the switch. You'd put this thing in your pocket, and it would turn on in your pocket. So I had to modify the switch to keep it from doing that. Now, when I got this light, the first thing I said, to myself is, "Oh man, is that switch going to be a problem right there? Is that going to turn on in my pocket?" And I'm happy to report that I've been carrying it, a couple weeks at work, and this has never turned on in my pocket. I don't know what kind of magic, voodoo they're using, because I would say that this rubberized cap, switch cap, is flush. I would say that it's flush with the outside of the flashlight body, but it hasn't turned on in my pocket. You have to, be pretty deliberate to turn it on, which I like quite a bit. This has got one of those pocket clips. It's got the dual dealio, so you can put it in your pocket like normal, or clip it to the bill of your hat for a makeshift headlamp kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. This comes with a rechargeable battery, and let me see what the nomenclature is on that. Let's see here. It comes with a 650 milliamp hour 16340. So basically it's a rechargeable CR123 is what it is. So that's cool. Comes with this battery, and I have found it to work really well. And the thing that I really like about this light is that it's got a standard USB charging port. It's got a standard just mini USB plug to charge it. And I don't generally charge my flashlights with the built-in charging, but if I needed to, if I had to in a pinch, my battery went dead and I needed to charge it, didn't have a replacement battery, and actually, to be honest, for this flashlight, I do not have a replacement battery for it. This is my only flashlight using this battery. So that really comes in handy. What I do if I use it for any length of time while I'm at work, I will get back to my desk and just plug it in and let it charge so it's ready for the next go round, so it doesn't, go dead on me. And one of the requirements for a flashlight that I have for me personally is I have to have a magnetic base. I mean, that's just one of the things that I have to have. And the magnet on this light is really, really strong. I mean, it has, it takes quite a bit of force to pull this off. It works really well for that. I mean, it's just really something. I find that the light is brighter than this light. It's got a really good beam pattern. I don't have any beam shots for you, but there's plenty of other reviews out there that do have those if you're interested in it. I just didn't get any on this particular flashlight review. Hope that's okay with you guys, considering the video is free and all. But I just thought you might want to know somebody else's opinion, and somebody who doesn't just collect EDC trinkets. I actually, actively use my equipment pretty regularly at work. Here's a light that I love. I love this Zebralight SC52L2. I love this light. It's definitely one of my favorite lights. I carry it a lot, but not at work because it lacks a magnetic tail cap. I mean, it's a deal breaker. If this had a magnetic tail cap, it's like, holy smokes, I wouldn't need any other light. I love this light. It just has a perfect beam pattern. I love how it operates with the high, medium, and low, and just the UI of this works really well. This one is super simple. It's just, one click to come on, and then you hold it down to go to the next, settings. I mean, it's dead simple, 3 settings, and you double click to go to turbo. I mean, it's just a dead simple light. And I have been running it through its paces, and, there's been a lot of people doing reviews on this light and giving it glowing reviews, and I'm happy to report that I agree with those reports. It's pretty rare that I agree with other guys' opinion on things sometimes, because, a lot of it's motivated by who gave you the product to review kind of thing, I honestly believe that kind of dictates the review you get out of a guy, and in this case, I think that those reviews for this particular product have been pretty spot on. This thing is pretty impressive, and for around $20, this is around, if I, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. I mean, better than I. The latest version of the Baton S2, I believe, is at least $60. I believe it's $60 at least. This is $20. So do you want one of these, or do you want 3 of these? And I think that that's a no-brainer, and it's something that Olight should consider. Definitely something they should consider. I think that's enough rambling on about this flashlight. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. I say run out and buy this if you need a flashlight like this, a small EDC light This one's a no-brainer at $20. I'll put a link in the video description so you can check it out for yourself. And it helps the channel if you purchase it through that link. It doesn't cost you anything. And I certainly would appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe like always, and we'll catch you on the next one. On that end.